Hey everybody, it's Dr. Leona Allen. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Friday. It is day 14 of the Health Freedom Challenge, and I know I've spent a lot of time this week really lecturing about the definition of diet and grains and sugar and how that can contribute to weight gain and other chronic diseases. And with it being Friday, I just wanted to give you a little special treat. I just wanted to invite you to my kitchen. I'm going to a gathering later this evening, and I decided to bake some chocolate chip cookies. And I know a lot of the concerns that people have is, what do I eat and what do I do about parties? I know the holidays are coming up, and you know, there are options. And I thought, why not? Being day 14, Friday, I didn't want to give you more lecturing this, you know, today. I kind of like to recap stuff. But I thought, hey, why not just give you a little sneak peek in my kitchen and let you know what I've been up to. So what I decided to do, and I'm about to leave in a few hours, so I thought, hey, let me just go ahead and shoot this video and show you what I'm doing. But I'm going to make some thick and chewy chocolate chip cookies. So what I do is, a lot of times, there's a lot of great, as you already know, and if you've listened to previous lectures, I don't eat a lot of grains, things like processed grains especially. And it is possible to make desserts from other alternatives, and what I like to use is coconut flour. But one good book that I use, which with a lot of great recipes, is called Primal Cravings. So this cookie recipe that I'm working on tonight is from this book. Again, it's Primal Cravings, Your Favorite Foods Made Paleo. So, you know, in my journey, I did get a lot of ideas from paleo because I do eat dairy, but paleo usually has a lot of grain-free, dairy-free recipes. So I kind of take recipes and kind of just adjust it or adapt it to my preferences, my lifestyle choices, what's going on with my health at the time. Dairy doesn't have a negative effect on me, especially good quality dairy. And as long as I avoid grains or keep them to a minimum, I feel pretty good. So just wanted to share with you this cookie recipe. It's on page 235. I love chocolate chip cookies, and sometimes people feel like in their health journey, oh, do I have to give up a certain thing? And a rule I like to share with people is the 80-20 rule. You don't have to be perfect. You have to make progress. So if you are on the journey, you know, some people are in different places. Some people are more you know, gung-ho and just go the extreme, and some people just need to take baby steps. But whatever you do, if you make 1% change or 1% progress, you'll see 1% improvement. If you make, you know, 50% progress, you'll have 50% improvement. But I like to stick with the 80-20 rule. I'm not perfect. I don't have the perfect diet, but I do enough to make sure that my body isn't under a lot of stress with the things that I eat and do. So back to this recipe. Just wanted to do this real quick before I start cooking away. I love to bake, and I don't bake often, but there's usually a special occasion. Birthdays, holidays, just a cold rainy day. It doesn't matter. I really do it in moderation. I don't really need desserts every day, but when I do, I try to make really good, healthy choices, because you can turn some of your favorite foods into healthier options, okay? So like I said, I don't do this every day, but when I do, it's a nice little treat. So the types of ingredients that's in this recipe is butter. You know, I haven't done a lecture on fats, but if you've heard me speak before, I like to use real fats like coconut oil, butter, olive oil, things of that sort. I really stay away from trans fats and partially hydrogenated oils. So this is just an organic sweet cream butter. And the brand I think is, I believe is from, oh, I really don't remember, but they're out there. I think it's just Simple Truth. I got it from Kroger. So it's a great alternative. I just stick with real butter. It's a lot healthier, and it's much better than partially hydrogenated oils. And then another ingredient in these cookies are coconut palm sugar. So if you listen to the, I believe it was yesterday's video, I talked about sugar alternatives. So I don't use white sugar or anything like that, but when I do use sweeteners, I like to stick with things like coconut palm sugar, maple syrup, honey, things like that in moderation, just to give it a little sweetness. And it really doesn't take much. This recipe for about a dozen and a half cookies, ask for about 3/4 cup of sugar. So I've made this recipe before, and I don't really have a sweet tooth anymore, so I might go down to 1/2 cup and maybe put a little stevia in as well. So sometimes I just play with it depending on what the recipe calls for. I usually put a little bit less, because as you get healthier, your cravings for sugar do decrease. And eggs, you know, here's some eggs right here. I got a couple of eggs, and I actually get my eggs from a farmer that's about 5 minutes from me. You know, these are free-range pastured eggs. When I go to his farm, they're outside getting sunlight. They're not caged in, and they're very healthy chickens, and the eggs are delicious. So I get these free-range organic eggs directly from the farmer. So let me give you a close-up here. They're delicious. So a couple of eggs, calls for salt. I like to buy my stuff in bulk. So if you're wondering why my stuff is in jars, I like to buy bulk. I don't have time to go grocery shopping every weekend. So a lot of my staples that I use, I just get in bulk and put them in jars, and it just makes my life easier. So as you get on the journey, just find what works. You don't want to make it complicated. Make it easy. Healing can be fun. A lot of times when people are new to this, they just feel that health is just an inconvenience, but it doesn't have to be. Just start where you are. Do something new. Try something new. Make it fun. This is going to be fun for me. So this is just some Himalayan salt, pink salt, good stuff to use. And it also calls for tapioca flour. I don't use this flour a lot, but to me it tastes much better in baked goods. Again, I just buy it in bulk and put it in jars. So this is a tapioca flour, and this recipe also calls for coconut flour. So it's going to be a mixture of tapioca and coconut flour. So in jars, once again, makes it so much easier, trust me. And what else? Baking powder. So here's my baking powder I'm going to be using. And of course, chocolate chips. You know, I love chocolate. Chocolate chip cookies are my favorite. These are Simple Truth Organic semi-sweet chocolate chips. Again, it could be a treat in moderation. So just wanted to give you a sneak peek. Maybe I'll show you a picture later of the finished product. But really, I just wanted to say, whatever you learn from it, if you're being overwhelmed, don't let that overwhelm discourage you from making a change. I just wanted to show you what my life is like. I had I think someone left a comment about what do I eat. You know, I get people asking me, what do I eat? If I get rid of the grains and the sugars, what's left? And there is a lot left. So to the request of some of you, I'll let you get a sneak peek into my life sometimes. Let you show some of the things that I eat and share some wonderful recipes, not with just desserts, but a lot of our everyday favorites. Healthy chicken wings, healthy chicken tenders, what else? Baked fries, I mean, can be very delicious, sweet potato fries. And the list goes on and on. I mean, I've been doing this for so long, and I want to share it more if it's going to help you. So again, if you want to talk to me one-on-one, go to AskDrLeona.com. Some of you I've been working with for a while. Some of you are just getting started, and some of you don't know me at all. But if you like what you've been hearing and you want to know more of how we can create a lifestyle to bring more health into your life, help you lose weight, have more energy, it is possible. And let's talk about it. Go to AskDrLeona.com, AskDrLeona.com. Schedule a breakthrough call, and we'll talk for 15 minutes, chat, get to know each other, kind of find out what your concerns were, and see if we can get you from where you are to where you want to be. So I'm going to post this real quick. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope this is helpful. And we got one more week left of the Health Freedom Challenge. So the theme for next week is going to go more into healthy weight loss. So for me, weight loss is about getting healthy. And getting healthy, the side effect is weight loss. So I get a lot of people with chronic conditions such such as diabetes, other conditions, autoimmune disease, heart disease. And when we work on those chronic issues, weight loss is a side effect. Because a lot of those people that have those chronic issues are dealing with weight issues. And they'll come to me wanting to lose weight, but then I find out there's some chronic issues that's contributing to that weight gain. And that goes into the things that I was teaching you. So I really hope you enjoyed this. And I appreciate all of you. Thank you for the comments, the likes, the love. And stick with me another week and beyond. But you know, my goal, this is a challenge for me to do a video every day or share a video every day for 21 days. But it's been great. It's helping me understand what you want to learn more about, and I'm looking forward to sharing more with you. So have a great weekend. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll start talking about healthy weight loss. If you want to talk to me,